It's great to have you with us from Robert W. Plaster Stadium. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Missouri State Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. And the Blue Hens ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Bears moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Sets his feet. It's blocked clear. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got his man in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. He put up some big numbers this year if they keep up with this pace.
Fights off a defender. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They put the brakes on it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. From the gun, it's Ellison. Fighting off the defender. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Tight end now in motion. He'll throw on 3rd down. They'll run the screen. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
The screen game for this offense, man, it's a feel thing, like when to call it and when you can anticipate somebody being aggressive, and they pick the right time, man. They hit the defense, 3rd down, big play, slip it right behind the linebackers, make the play, and get the first down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Lets it go to the end zone. Incomplete, going for the touchdown, but instead I think they're going to have to wear a penalty. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Wants to go up top on second down. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
All over him immediately.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Back to pass, it's Locklear. Got his man on the right. At the 35, he's open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for running room. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Green. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. On the return. He's got great speed. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Right side, it's Wilson. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Quick give. It's Silver. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Blue Hens have taken it inside the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Silver. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Silver. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
What a great play by the linebacker. Did you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Delaware! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra goal at 10. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Just one of those mistakes. It can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. And the Bears will hustle to the line. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on 4th down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Second down, going to throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Motion from the wide receiver. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Snapped on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Quick give. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Bears in the hurry-up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Still on his feet at the 45. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd and long here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He's changing the play. Back to pass. It's Locklear. It's complete to the right. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Out wide right, it's Graves. Off to the races. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Delaware. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. Drops back. It's Slotlier. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Sees an alley. Breaks into the open. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Number 36.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Gonna run it. It's Silver. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Run inside. It's Ellison. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
Slips through the line. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's got enough. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Locklear. Buying time to his right. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Booster. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drives inside. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Snaps it, and he has to have it. Moving out to the right. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to go.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Making the adjustment. Got to make the play on 4th. Stepping to the right. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try. It's a fumble on the play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, getting a 1st down. That's how you do it.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Silver. He's stopped.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man all by himself. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his legs, it's Silver. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. And the Blue Hens have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Maybe a double pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he had just enough to will that one home. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Got the first down. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
Man, how nice is it to be down, and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back, and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit hole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves, too. I don't know if in this two-minute type situation if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense. Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Makes the grab. On the move is the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. Trying to run, it's Silver. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
2nd down, going to throw it. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls.
Snags it, and he's open. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down, and let's see if they try to convert on 4th. And the Blue Hens are threatening in the red zone. Needs it here on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. Touchdown, Delaware! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
And the extra point is good. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Escapes the pressure to his right. Now he'll fire back into the middle. They went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Makes the grab in their space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
By the receiver. Gain of 28.
The Blue Hens come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Second down to the air. Moves to his right. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. Escapes the pressure going right. Reels it in. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Set to kick it off.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sets his feet. It's Locklear. Rolls right. Back's got it on the screen. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the 1st down. Needs it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field? But the gamble paid off.
The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh center down's going to the air. He's taking a deep shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
But Talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. First down and more. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bears racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Got some green grass. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.